Hi everyone, I'm doing another sketchbook session, but as you can see from the title, I am collaborating with Arrtx once again. They once again sent me some of the products to review for you guys. I have to grab this carefully. This big marker set and a whole sketchbook. I'm not being paid to compliment these, just to be clear, so I will be as honest as I can possibly be, but I'm also a sucker for these products now. So first is of course the acrylic marker set, the main event. This is the anime set. It has 60 colors, which I completely forgot about, so it was a pleasant surprise when I unboxed it. It also came with a little thank you card and numbered stickers that you are supposed to stick on the markers. I haven't done that yet because, well, what happened is I thought the smaller part of the box was the lid, so I basically opened the box upside down. All the markers spilled out, and they're definitely not in the correct order anymore. That's my bad. And they also sent me a sketchbook. The cover is this pretty grass green color, and it's sparkly. It has a built-in pocket on the inside, that's a first for me. And the binding in the sketchbook is actually not fully attached to the book, but there's a little card explaining that it's on purpose. Don't panic. It's done so that the pages lay flatter, and it does work. If you know me, you know my sketchbooks can get pretty damaged, including the binding, so this is really cool for me. I had a little bit of trouble with the drawing this time, mostly because my camera didn't want to focus, and I was a bit heavy-handed because I was drawing from an angle. But anyway, I did the sketch off camera as usual. Maybe one day I will film it. Today is not that day though. And I'm doing a Gyaru type character again. I know, I'm sorry. These markers make me want to draw stuff like this, I don't know. But this time, I'm going for a more pastel color scheme compared to the last collab. Speaking of colors, I actually had to choose between this anime set and the basic set, and I chose this one specifically because it has a lot of pastel colors. There's a lot of different shades, some are more pastel, others are brighter. Some of them look like they would work well as skin colors, though I haven't tested it out yet. They're very opaque, most go on smoothly. Some colors are more streaky, mostly darker blues and browns. I have to do 2 layers to smooth it out. But even if you do a lot of layers, it's still very smooth and doesn't feel cakey or thick or anything. The colors also go over each other pretty well. Obviously dark colors go over lighter ones easily. If it's the other way around, you will have to make sure the darker color is dry and maybe do a couple layers, but that doesn't bother me personally. These markers also don't need to get pumped, and they have a brush tip, so you can do really thin lines and thick ones. In terms of coloring, I've gotten a lot more comfortable with these since I first got them. I still can't really give any advice though. Colorful line art looks cool. Same with highlights. Reuse colors for a more solid color scheme. Yeah, that's about it. I unfortunately cannot compare these markers to other brands since I don't have any of those, but to my untrained eye, these are really cool and awesome and get the job done. And I don't use them in just my sketchbooks. I've used them to paint my dolls' faces, to paint my figurines and other stuff, and they work really well, so that's great. The sketchbook also feels really nice. The paper is thick. Because of how the binding is, it was easy to lay the pages flat. I also did a quick test to see if alcohol markers bleed through. They show through, but don't bleed to the next page, which is good. But I don't care about my markers bleeding. I've used sketchbooks of way worse quality and made it work. I don't know if this will be my next sketchbook though, mostly because my current one is a lot bigger and I don't know if I want to size down again, but who knows? Actually, I think it would be cool as an outside sketchbook, like the one I would take with myself outside, like in the park or something, and be mysterious. It actually matches one of my bags, kind of perfectly and fits in there pretty perfectly, so yeah, I should get onto that. It's been a little while since my last sketchbook session. It's mostly because filming myself draw can be kinda hard, and I actually haven't been drawing in my sketchbook very much. After I posted the first half of the sketchbook tour, that you should totally watch if you haven't, I shifted my focus to digital art. I did not abandon my sketchbook, don't worry, it just slowed down a bit. It usually happens when I start a new sketchbook or don't feel inspired, but I have been drawing my OCs a lot more, both digitally and traditionally. What helped me is literally just making Pinterest boards for them. It's a miracle. Suddenly, I have so many ideas for them. I also did a cool thing with magnets, kind of like those paper dolls that you dress up. So yeah, the sketchbook is going a bit slow right now, but it's going. I don't know when I will finish it and do the second part of the tour. It all depends on my mood, life circumstances, and how inspired I am, so I can't give you even an approximate waiting time. I'm just asking you to be patient with me. I am also open to video suggestions, because I want to try different things like art challenges, redesigning videos, something like that, maybe more sketchbook sessions if that's what you prefer. Just if you have anything specific in mind, you can let me know in the comments or messages or anywhere I can see. I just don't want to get stuck in the same format, if you know what I mean. I want to do sketchbook videos, redesigning videos, tutorials, maybe art challenges because that did really well last time, and you know what I mean? Yeah, some formats do better than others, obviously, but I can multitask. I can do different things. But back to the drawing, it took me about 40 minutes to do. I think it would be more detailed, but I was getting tired, to be completely honest. To spice it up, I decided to add some decorations to the nails last second. It's a big part of the Garo style, so why not? I wanted to do something like this for a while, and this is the perfect opportunity. I used gem stickers and actual nail charms. Yes, it will make the sketchbook harder to close, but that's the fun of it for me. I love that. Overall, like I mentioned, I am a sucker for these markers. They are so nice, so vibrant, easy to use, and I have been using them pretty much non-stop since the first collaboration. I definitely recommend getting them, though they are on the pricier side, so if you have extra money and want to get something cool, Arrtx is a great option in my opinion. But that's it for this video. Thank you so much to Arrtx for sending these products to me. I love them, and I am open for more collaborations if you want. All the links to them will be in the description. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that. My other socials will be on the screen and in the description. Stay safe, and I'll see you in another video. Bye!